Hi there, welcome to the I Ching Cafe. My name is Belinda Dubston and it is our full weekly I Ching forecast for the week commencing the 2nd of December 2024. The monthly overview has literally just come out, so please do remember to go and check in on what the I Ching is asking us to pay attention to for the whole of December. Right, let's get stuck into this week. And before we do that, we're going to connect to last week. We had Marrying Maiden, Hexagram 54, locked, okay. Intensification, a doubling down of that energy. And that really gets us to deal with the energy of this hexagram, which is all about recognizing that we've been taken down a few notches. We've been taken through a big change. We are in massive cycles of change, right? We can't see where this is all leading. But what we do know is that our life has changed. There's been some shift in our power. We recognize where we feel frustrated that we don't have the power we used to. Remember the story of the young girl who was top of the food chain in her own kingdom and marries in as a concubine into this king's new family and is now right down. Right? She's quite a few notches down the ladder and has to conduct herself really, really well, understanding how important it is to behave to your station, recognizing your time will come, trusting the process, understanding that you're being guided to where you need to go. And what did that mean for you last week? What happened for you in recognizing the power shifts, okay, where you are in a position of lowered power and frustration that comes with that. I was going through the whole week and I was like, where is this Marrying Maiden? And right in the tail end, it hit me. And I was caught doing this heavy administration job, right? And I just felt, I was not made for this. I'm worth more than this. Why am I doing this? Power of the paper. This is just, so meaningless. And I got so angry. And I thought to myself, this is Marrying Maiden. This is Marrying Maiden, all right? This is work that needs to get done. You can't see how the picture is putting together. You feel like this is beneath you, okay? This is the ego, but you got to do the work, okay? Show up and do the admin. The I Ching never fails to give us a real smack where we need to wake up, pay attention. So if there was anything for you that came up, please do share. Okay, this week, not a locked hexagram, only one changing line. Let's get into it. Our first hexagram for this week, our main flow of change that we are working through, that's bringing us development and insight, is the hexagram 37, the family. Okay, this is all about the family unit, which can literally mean any family, one who works together, one who lives together, blood family, friendship families, okay, because a big bunch of friends is also a family, adopted family. We are working with the idea of family this week. All right, we are connecting to what family means. And we are connecting to what it means to have the heart of the family draw us all together. Now, in a stereotypical family, that's the mother energy, right? And this hexagram speaks to that, the power of the woman, of the yin energy to hold everyone together. My husband talks about this idea of women and mothers being the glue that sticks families together, right? And everyone wants to fall over in a time of crisis. And the power of the mother just, no, he will stick together. Okay, drawing everyone in. And that's the idea. When you see a home in the olden houses, the hearth, okay, the big hearth is the center of the home. Everything is built around the hearth, okay? And it's that idea of the central burning flame of the family, of a love that binds everyone together, the goals and the shared purpose of that being that flame, that symbolic mother holding everyone together. And you know, moms like getting out the wooden spoons when someone's out of line. And so this is the idea of the hexagram, is that families work when everyone understands their roles, right, in the hierarchy and does what they need to do. Sometimes you might experience this being, a family issue, your physical, genetic DNA family, whatever that might be, or your adopted family. And we can see this also in our work families, all right, the structures we form part of. We spend so much time in our work environments, and they are families too. I mean, we talk about work husbands and work wives, don't we? And so when we look at this hexagram, we think about what's the wooden spoon, all right? We think about, is everyone doing what they need to do, right? Because when a junior clerk in a team suddenly decides that they should be the leader, right? And they start flexing their muscles and trying to take the real leader down a few notches, right? This is like classic, right? We see it in movies, we see it in our workplaces all the time, right? We see shifts in power when people try to be something or do something that's not theirs. And I'm not talking about not innovating or not finding ways of having fluid teams, but at the end of the day, a team, a family needs a hierarchy. Why do we need that? Because I know there might be someone listening to this episode going, hierarchy, it's a bad word. A hierarchy creates structure, right? A leaf has beautiful structure. A bird's wing has beautiful structure. If the bird's wing was built on random patterns, it would not be able to fly. Okay, we somehow have this idea that in human relations, in teams, in families, those rules can go out the window. Then hierarchies should not, cannot exist. I would challenge you, if this is your belief system, that use this energy of this hexagram this week to rethink hierarchy, accountability, clear roles and responsibilities, and making sure everyone does what they are there to do. If there's someone in the family not taking out the trash every day or however many days that they're required to, they need to be held accountable to that, right? Everyone has a job. Everyone has a function to support the healthy functioning of the family, the team, the unit, and everyone must do their work. Because otherwise, that wooden spoon is going to come out. Okay. And that is the energy we are working with this week. This core idea that wherever we may find ourselves, families must function well because everyone is bound together. Everyone has a shared goal. Everyone is gathered around the hearth, right? Gathered around what's meaningful, our purpose, understands their roles, and gets on and does the job. Okay. And if you find you have a straggler running out, trying to do something else and going crazy on the side, you've got to bring them back, bring out that wooden spoon and get them back on sides. Okay. So one changing line this week in the 6th position, right at the top, all right? And it's a positive culmination. Sometimes that culmination line at the top can bring us some challenges. This is a positive one, and it says, if you have been focused in your life on leadership and mastery and service to your whole family, okay, your work family, your home family, the ultimate mother position, okay, this is like mother superior, right? And that has other connotations to it. But this is like the mother on the top of the food chain. Okay, she is totally in charge. She loves everyone. She hugs and cuddles everyone. But boy, that spoon comes out. Everyone knows she means business. And she leads everyone. Okay, that is the type of image that we're creating with this line. We need to be in that space. Whether you're male, female, whatever you are, you need to be in that powerful female position, that yin position, with the wooden spoon and with that big, big warm hug and with that big pot of stew that's on the hearth waiting to feed everyone, is bring all those things together and hold your team, hold your family together, bring the care, and by doing that, there is wonderful blessings unlocked. So having worked with this energy, if you have been working with this energy, this leadership, this mastery, this service, there are blessings that come in, that are made visible, that are connected in this week. We are recognized for our incredible work, and we are seen for what we contribute, and that creates abundance and blessings. Okay, we can do this. A very powerful, wonderful line. So, where does that lead? What is our 2nd hexagram, our outcome relating flow, the other flow of energy we're working with this week? And it is hexagram 63 after completion. This is the last finishing of the finishing. So while we are going through this family situation, right, and we are being mom with a spoon and the big hugs, we are bringing something together. We are closing things off. The closing has actually already happened, right? It's now finishing the closing. Hexagram 64, before completion, says we're about to go into the last stage of completion. This hexagram says we're in that last stage. We now need to finish and stay the course of what we are here to do. In a way, talking a little bit to our monthly hexagrams as well. And so what we do is we finish well. Okay. The image of this is you're crossing the great water, right? You're in a boat and you're crossing the big river, which is a symbol of undertaking something important, something challenging. And what we don't do is now we've set a course, we're going to aim for that point in the bank, and we are making progress and we're almost there, and we say to our crew, no, let's go there. Okay, no, we do not. We finish what we are finishing. Okay, we complete the process. So this is a week where the energy of the I Ching comes to help us finish things off. It's a closure energy. I would say watch out for the tendency of trying to start up new things. Obviously, trust your own life. This is an outline for us as a collective. You might have your own cycles right now. What this is bringing is that this particular week, there's something important. We can close, clear, complete, ring in for a landing, create that final bit of order before the new cycle begins again. All right? Finish the finishing. An interesting week filled with people, right? And accountability, spoons, okay, cuddles, the warm hearth of the fire, right? Binding everyone together, getting everyone to do what they're supposed to do, understanding our role to lead the team, lead the family, lead the community, lead the group, whatever this ties to for you, and to master it and to serve. While we close things off this week, we use the energy to complete things that are outstanding, that we are already finishing. Finish them off now. All right, thank you so much for being here with me. If this was useful, meaningful, please a thumbs up, a like would be great. And of course, if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and the bell and the follow button if you're on podcasts. And of course, I'll see you soon as we head into our weekly episodes for December, barreling towards the end of 2024. Until I see you again, take care.